All right, so for the first part of A1, we're going to go in and import a Rhino file. So we're going to look at inserting a Rhino file either by importing or linking. And so we're going to import a 3DM file and then link a DWG file and talk about the differences between those two and why you might use one and another. So here's the file in Rhino, basically. And so we're going to use it to get a couple of views and put a site in and all that kind of stuff. So you don't have to worry about modeling right off the bat. So if I go to this sort of chart, which is a little nerdy chart I made and gave to you guys, I sort of went in and took a look at the different ways that Revit brings in items when you link them. Oftentimes you are bringing things in from Rhino or something like that. And so you can either import them, right? So bring in a 3DM just directly in. And the reason you might want to do that is to cut floor plans and sections, which we'll look at in just a second, and just pull those out really quickly. Or if you wanted to do some more, you could link them. And so you could either link a DWG or a 3DM. And then we'll discuss more of that later, but you can refer to this chart. The thing that you really want to make sure of is that you have a categorization. Like if you link something and it's uncategorized, then Revit's going to be able to see it in 3D, but it's not going to be able to do like sections and things to it. So anyway, what you're going to do is take this Rhino file and bring it into Revit. So this is it brought into Revit. And what Revit's going to do is it's going to use its two-dimensional drawing creator to go in and just basically cut that file up. And you can come in and start to, adjust things. So let's turn that guy off and let's hide these. And set up sheets and views so you can come in and start to do things like that very quickly, right? And so we'll talk about how you can set these views up and how it works. And it'll also give you an introduction to, like how Revit is cutting floor plans and things like that. So if I go to a wireframe, you can actually place these levels even with the floors, and it will then cut the sections based on those, right? So if I go to my plan A1, right, I'm looking at that section cut 4 feet above, and then plan A2 will be 4 feet above the second floor, and you can kind of see how all of that is working. So that's basically what we're going to do. And that's just to get you familiar with the environment. Again, it should be pretty straightforward.